Hey guys, my name is Briceida Martinez and welcome back to my channel. Many of you guys may be here because of the TikTok I posted a couple hours ago. And if you guys don't know what TikTok I'm talking about, I'll post my TikTok account picture right here so you guys can go look at the video. But I will also insert the video right here. Okay, so I posted this video a couple hours ago and it kind of went viral in less than 24 hours. The story behind it was the day my dad got detained by ICE, if you can say it like that. And many of you guys have been sending a lot of like really positive messages, like a lot of love towards the video, and I'm so thankful for that. But a lot of you guys also wanted a story time, so I'm here and I'm gonna give you guys a story time of that TikTok. Okay, so let's get started with this story time. So it all started in 2012. I was 8 or 9. I can't really remember, but it happened in 2012. I don't remember the exact month, the exact date. All I remember is that it was around 5 o'clock in the morning or 4. The sun wasn't even out. So my brother was 7. I was either 8 or 9. Can't remember. Like I said, my sister was 11 or 12ish. But it all started. So one day we were all like, so my friend slept over actually, and I slept with my sister and my friend, and then my brother slept with my mom and my dad. So I don't know where I had a dream that they were gonna take my dad. So I was like, I woke up crying. I told my sister, I was like, hey, like wake up, like I had a dream they're gonna take my dad. And my sister was like, oh no, just go back to sleep, it's just a dream. So I was like, okay, maybe it's a dream or something. I looked out the window. The house was raided. Like when I mean raided, like there was cops, there was police, there was everything like you could imagine. Like my dad was like the worst criminal out there, like the most dangerous criminal out there. Anyways, when I looked out the window, like everything was raided. The house was raided, the whole block was raided. So a couple seconds later, my dog, we had a dog that time, he started barking. And then they started knocking on the door. So my mom walked down the stairs and she asked, like, who is it? Like in Spanish, like, ¿quién es? So like, who is it, And they said police. So my mom was like, okay, so we don't owe anything to the police, like we're good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and open the door. When my mom opened the door, it was ICE. So if you guys don't know what ICE is, and I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna leave a picture right here what it is. And technically they take people who are not born in the United States and like put them back in Mexico or something. So that was my mom. When she opened the door, she was like, hold up, what do you mean ICE? Thought you were the cop. And then, so my mom was the first one who went down the stairs. And then my dad walked down the stairs. He was in pajamas and everything. Like, he was gonna go to work, I think. He was barely waking up to go to work. I don't remember. But he was in pajamas. And then, so me and my sister and my friend, we stayed on top of the stairs, like, looking down. And once my dad was walking downstairs, like, oh, and we're here for him. Like, they pointed to him, like, oh, we're here for him. Like, I started crying. Like, the most crazy thing about it is because I dreamt it that same night. I woke up like not even like a couple minutes after. That's when we saw like all the cops and everything that was raided. So that's the craziest thing. So that happened. My mom was like, we were asking like, what's wrong, Mom? Like, what's happening? My mom was like, oh, nothing, just go upstairs to my room. So our house was kind of like 3 or 4 levels. So my mom's room was like on the very top. So we like went to the top. Like we didn't know what was happening. So we just like left him there, And then like when we were upstairs, Like, we just heard my mom crying and crying and crying. A couple of minutes later, like 5 minutes later, my dad was walking up the stairs, but his hands were like handcuffed on his back. And then behind him, there was like, I can't remember, only 2 guys. I don't remember if there was more. There was 2 guys behind him, and behind the 2 guys was my mom. She was crying her eyes out. Like, me and my brother were like, my sister was hugging me and my brother because we were like young, I guess you can say. We were small. She was hugging us, and we were like crying and crying. Like, the cops or ICE or whatever they weren't letting us hug my dad. So, like, we couldn't even, like, say bye to him, like, hug him. All I remember my dad saying was, "Oh, I love you guys, like, I'm sorry," or something like that. But I don't remember. But I remember him was crying, and, like, well, he wasn't crying. The one that was crying was my mom. But he would be like, "Oh, I love you guys, like, see you soon, da da da." So they didn't let us hug him. So that was it. I think, like, 3 or 4 months later, only me and my brother got to see him in jail, but it was like behind like this window thingy. So we went. It was me, my brother, my 2 cousins, and one of my aunts. That were 2 of my aunts, actually. So it was 6 of us in total who went to go see my dad, because we were the only ones who could have gone seen him. Like, my older sister couldn't, because she was born in Mexico, so she couldn't go in. It was just me and my brother. So we went. We saw him behind this window thing, like glass clear thingy, and we only got to see him once. So then after he was deported to Mexico, which is Mexicali, Baja California, which is not Mexico. Prince, you moved me. Sorry guys, my dog kind of moved me, but anyways, Mexicali, Baja California, which is the border of California, Calexico, California. I don't really know, but here he comes. And we didn't see him since then. We had like 4 years without seeing him. During that time, my mom worked 3 jobs full time. Like, we didn't even see her at all. So during those 4 years, my dad was like trying to cross, like, you know, jump the border, like you Mexican people know. So he tried like crossing several times. Like, he would get caught. Like, they would put him in jail for like, first it would be like 3 months and 6 months, and then it would be like added up to the times that he would be crossing. So one time my mom and my dad, you know, like, they had to talk, you know, like, if I try one more time, they're gonna get me, and they're gonna give me more years, and I'm not trying to have that. So either like we each go our own ways, or you guys figure we figure something out as a family, you know. So as they said that they were gonna be going their own ways, they talked stuff out. My mom sent me and my brother first for vacations around June or July. I don't remember exactly. And my dog is gonna move my camera again. Okay, so she like sent us to come visit him, but we went to Juarez. That was the first time me and my brother saw him after 4 years, I think. Yeah, almost 4 years. Technically, yeah, it was 4 years. So we saw him 4 years after like all that happened in Juarez. So that's the border of Texas. So we saw him, and then a couple months later, around August or something, my mom decided to meet us over here. In December, my sister came. So we were technically together as a family for 1 year, because my dad did decide to cross to the United States again, because as a family of 5, I think, counting right, hold up, yeah, 5, it was hard for them to pay rent and like pay school supplies, uniforms, like, you know, for us 3. So my dad was like, you know what, I'll just try to cross one more time, and if they get me, well, then that's God's choice or whatever. And then, okay, so he did end up crossing. He's been in Utah for 4 years, because we are from Utah. Well, yeah, we are from Utah. So he's been there for 4 years. He will be coming back in December, so we'll probably be together as a family. I was studying in Utah. I don't know what's going to happen right now with all this stuff going on. But my dad will be coming back in December, so we'll be back together as a family. And my dog is moving my camera again. Stop it, please. And he will be coming back, so we'll be back together. And if you guys have any more questions, like, I did the story time real quick. Like, I try to put everything together, all that I can remember from my story, you know. But if you guys have any questions, like, let me know. I will leave my Instagram right here, so you guys can add me and ask me questions, because on TikTok there is a lot of comments, and I haven't been able, like, I've read most of them, and I've been replying to some of you guys, but it's just a lot of comments, and I really do thank you guys for like making sure that my family's okay. Yes, we're okay. Like, it was a hard situation to go through, but we are okay. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, my Instagram will be linked down below, or it would be right here. I'll leave you guys a picture. But yeah, this is my story time. And also, I know there's a lot of families that are going through this, and I just want to say that, you know, it's gonna get tough sometimes. Like, you're gonna go through it. Your family's gonna go through it, you know. But you just need to like be strong, especially for your mom, for your siblings, for your family, because it is tough. Like, my family went through it, and it is tough. But if you guys are living with fear, because I've also seen a lot of comments were saying, oh, my biggest fear is that it's gonna happen to my parents. Like, my opinion, or my whatever you want to call it, is to pray for the best and prepare for the worst, because you really don't know when things are gonna get challenging. I don't even know, I can't even speak. But guys, you guys gotta stay strong. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this little story time, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And once again, thank you guys for the support and all the sweet comments you guys are leaving on the TikTok. Bye guys.